come together as student individuals such as yourself to ask that question. But then you have to mobilize and say, hey man, let's go across town and see if we can hook up with this program over here. Maybe we can have a marriage where we can work together and still keep our individuality.
I just want to say before we leave, I mean, an honor for me to be sitting next to these four athletes. And I know I speak for the room when I say thank you for your effort of 50 years ago, John Carlos, to the continued efforts of those of you today in such a courageous and so needed way. It's been a great honor. Thank you.
What you had to go through. Can you kind of describe in brief what it was like when you guys took a stance?
Well, we were villainized. You know, we was, so to speak, they treated us as though we were the scum of the earth. Because I think they treated us that way because they could not deny what we were saying to the world, because the world had an opportunity to see us front and center. You know, any other thing, they would let out what they wanted to let out to the rest of the world. In this instance, they couldn't. So they wanted to cut us off where we couldn't eat, we couldn't get no employment. They ridiculed our kids in school. You know, our kids get good grades, they take the grades away. Lack of employment, you know, you had to get menial jobs to go work at, like at the Pied Piper years ago. And they had to put a brownstone ranger uniform on. And everybody come in there and say, man, aren't you John Carlos? What are you doing with a job like this? And I had to explain to them, say, man, I have to do whatever I have to do to support my family. Now, I'm a thug from the streets of New York. I know how to be a gangster if I want to be, but that's not the role that I'm trying to present to society. That's not the role that I'm trying to present to these kids. So it ain't too much for me to roll up my sleeves and get dirty to support my family.
What do you want to tell the young people that may not have experienced what you had to go through? How did they persevere and press through difficulty?
Well, I think the most important thing is for young individuals to actually get in touch with themselves, get in touch with the man in the mirror. You know, we brush our teeth, wash our face, do our hair every day, but we never look at the reflection in the mirror and try and understand who that individual is. Once you find out who you are, then you know what your strengths are, you know what your weaknesses are. Then you can build on your weaknesses. You can be strong and be assertive and sure of yourself when you go out to challenge the issues that confront you. Whether it be education, whether it be employment, whether it be a social life, whether it be just a gathering. Someone has to take the lead, someone has to take the initiative to try and give you some sort of focus in terms of what direction we're trying to go.
The intestinal fortitude that it took for you guys to take a stance, what was the pressure like, and what would you,
No pressure whatsoever on John Carlos. None.
Really?
If you look at the picture, you'll see I had no stress, no tension, nothing on me. That's what I went to the game for, actually. I mean, I didn't go there for the medals. If I wanted to win the gold medal, I had no problem winning that gold medal.
Right.
I slowed down the race and tell Mr. Smith, if you want this medal, come on, stop the bullshit.
Right.
Okay? And then I look around, and because I anticipated taking second in the race. But then I forgot about Mr. Norman. Mr. Norman's better part of his race for the last 20 meters. And when I looked over, he was there. But, like I said, in the initial, this is a divine activity that took place. And I really, truly believe it's divine just based on the vision that I had and then all the things that led up to me going to Mexico.
Right.
And what's happening after, I didn't ever anticipate nor did I ever want to be classified like a rock star. But that's what God told me was going to happen, and that's what's happening in my life right now.
So you were villainized. Who came to your rescue in the sense of encouragement? Who applauded you for your stance?
My family, my wife, my kids, my mother, my father, my brothers, my sisters. Hey, that's all I needed. Other people had to grow into what we did.
Right.
There's so many people that say, man, I understand what you did and I feel for what you did, but I'm fearful of reprisal for being associated or trying to step next to you or take a picture with you or learn anything from you. So they tried and pulled us back. But somebody more powerful than them.
Talk about as far as what you leaped from that point in perspective. It was definitely, could have been a stumbling block and you could have given up. But what did you do to advance yourself? Tell the people what you did.
Well, I just have true grit, man. I believe that, the values and the morals that my mother and father instilled in me, my brothers and sisters, still stand true today. You know, we always realize that every man's an island within himself, and you can be your own leader. And you know, it's sad to say that, you know, probably 80% of the population are sheep that follow us. You know, so if you're going to be a leader, then you want to try and corral those sheep, that 80%, to give them a vision that, hey, I am you, you are me. I'm no different than you. I'm going to wake up dead one day just like you. When it comes time for me to get food in my belly just like you, I'm no different. If anything, I know who I am. Maybe you should find out who you are.
Right. Congratulations, John Carlos. This is Gary G. with the Inland Valley News reporting.